Welcome to ACC Student News.
The news students can use. I'm Alex.
I'm Trishina. Here are this week's stories. All around Gary and Northwest Indiana area residents will be seeing a small raise in their NIPSCO bill starting October 1st. The Northern Indiana Public Service Company, or NIPSCO, will raise the gas bill anywhere from $11 to $14 per month. The new prices are a part of NIPSCO's Future Electric Supply Planning Project. The Northern Indiana Public Service Company wants to get rid of the remaining 5 coal-burning electric plants within the next 5 years, and within the next 10 years, stop using coal for energy completely. NIPSCO plans to replace the coal-fired plants with lower-cost renewable energy, significantly reducing the carbon emissions what 1,800 megawatts of coal burning puts into the air.
Get cozy the next time you're at a railroad crossing because the Indiana Supreme Court just abolished the $200 fine imposed on railroad and train companies for holding up traffic at the crossings for more than 10 minutes. This means that officers and city officials are no longer able to ticket trains when they are taking too long. Trains taking too long has always been an issue in Northwest Indiana, as well as railroad crossings on busy streets such as Calumet Avenue and 45th. The solution to this problem is not easy, yet last year Indiana lawmakers passed a bill to spend over $10 million on separating train tracks from highly congested streets, yet still no change is even in the works.
Morton CU running back Eric Johnson scored a winning blow against Gabbett, returning back to his form in the season due to his injury running into a wall against Lowell football team a few weeks back. Johnson having to carry the ball 52 times and for 347 yards touchdown. The 3-year starter sets a record for all-time rushing yards, reception, and scoring. His team wins 31-0, rushing over 95 yards in 2 scores, which doubled his total for the season. The success of his team's running game is going to be essential to their upcoming playoff time.
Griffith Township officials are overwhelmed from the recent victory in the fight for secession from the Calumet Township. While Griffith isn't moving geographically, the township no longer wishes to be a part of the Calumet Township, which includes the city of Gary. The city of Gary, where a large percentage of the population lives below the poverty line and requests township aid. The numbers of voters were higher than expected, as Kevin Smith, chairman of the county, claims that the goal was to have about 85% of voting. Smith explained that 97.2% of voters voted to secede from the township. The victory of secession has become not only the town city council, but for those residents wishing to separate from Calumet.
Now here's Bree with more news.
21st Century Fox will sell its remaining stake in British pay television provider Sky to Comcast in the latest financial wrangling as Disney prepares to acquire Fox's entertainment assets. The bidding war between Walt Disney Corporation and Comcast began bidding over Fox's entertainment assets last December. Walt Disney Corporation prevailed and is in the process of acquiring 21st Century Fox Entertainment. As for Comcast, the corporation dropped out of the contest to focus on its acquisition of Sky. Disney Corporation claims the sale will significantly reduce the amount of debt it is taking on by acquiring Fox's entertainment assets. Marvel Studios' Captain Marvel makes an outstanding record of 137 million views global on its first 24 hours of release. After waiting for the past 10 years of the Marvel Cinematic Universe to put out their first solo female lead starring Brie Larson as iconic superhero Carol Danvers, famously known as Captain Marvel. The trailer includes the new and old characters in the Marvel Universe taking place in the year 1991. The trailer globally gets young girls excited for the character, for her to have a solo film, and to be a heroic icon to them as their favorite hero. Captain Marvel comes in theaters worldwide March 18th, 2019, only in IMAX.
That's all the news we have for this week. I'm Trishina.
I'm Bree.
I'm Alex.
Check the rest of our videos out on YouTube.
And follow us on Twitter
At ACC TV Hammond.